Here we go again. Boom, boom, boom. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. I must be doing what I love. I'm back again for a Reiki share. So let's get it started. Call upon the Reiki Masters, past and present. Call upon the Emerald Dragon. I call upon Yeshua ben Joseph, who also was a great healer. I call upon Mother Mary, for she is a great healer of women and children. I call upon Kuan Yin for her compassion. I call upon Green Torah for her strength and healing properties. I call upon the archangels Raphael. I call upon the archangel Gabriel. I call upon the archangel Ariel. And I call upon the archangel Uriel. I call upon the archangel Michael. And I call upon the archangel Sandalphon and the archangel Metatron. And I call upon Source. Of course, because this is where Reiki comes from. It's from Source. This Reiki share, we had one of the viewers, Marta. Oh, Marta. I don't want to butcher your last name. I hope we get this right. Okapit pentacle. I am sorry. Please forgive me, Marta. How about Marta N? We've got the name written down here, so that's the important thing. Well, there would be some other important things, and I think I should probably talk about this because it kind of ties into a question that I also got from one of my I don't know why that camera is like that. Okay, here, let's see if we can fix this. Then that cuts the head off. Alrighty, I'll quit worrying about what I look like. Yeah, I'm not that important in here. I mean, the part inside of me that's animating this thing, that's the important part. And that connection to source, God energy, whatever you want to call that. Mother, Father, God is a good thing because we're manifesting in out of Mother Earth, right? And we have Father, Son up there in the sky, shining down, making everything grow, including us. Now, it seems, as we become more crystalline, more fourth density, fourth dimensional in our consciousness, and so Marta. What normally would happen if you were in a Reiki session here, I would ask to connect to your spirit guides, your higher self, and see what information we can get about the illness that you were having. I also would like to I normally would get the time when it first seemed to begin. I'm not saying that I can't do that with you anyway, But I have a procedure that I have to go through to do it, and it's usually within a one-on-one Reiki session. So what I'm going to do here is just kind of talk about generalities in the hyperglycemic and insulin deficiency spectrum of that kind of illness. Sort of what I feel might be one of the issues, and hearing the thalamus, thyroid, possibly. See if that's right. Is it the thalamus? Getting a yes on that. And is it the thyroid? No, not the thyroid, just the thalamus. Okay, so we're focusing on that endocrine, part of the endocrine system, and blood sugar I'm hearing. Yams or sweet potatoes, switching, you want to avoid sugar, I'm hearing. You want to eat a lot of green leafy stuff like broccoli, spinach, kale, young dandelion leaves would be good too. I'm hearing diet. Diet would be a good thing to focus on. We all could kind of focus on a good diet because as we're going about the summer, jetting around, and we're eating at fast food places that load their food up with all sorts of sugar and whatnot. So you're far better to have things like apples or apples, nuts, things like that instead of fast food, processed food. I'm hearing, or to minimize it as much as you can. Make sure you have at least one or two, like a good breakfast and a good supper. And there's prepared foods, vegetables, green vegetables. I'm hearing. Butternut squash for if you have that craving for sweet things. Plus the sweet potatoes. Though I mean, don't add sugar to it. The brown sugar and the marshmallows are verboten on. For sweeteners, I would say honey is a good substitute. But I mean, if you are, what I would say, if you don't have these are not known things to you. These are things you should probably go to the doctor to have checked out and get their help for the physical part of it. I'm mostly working from the energy side of this equation, and I don't want to cross. I don't want to get in trouble with the authorities. Let's just say it that way. The big pharma people, because they've got to have their pound of flesh too, I guess. I don't know. I mean, really, as we move farther into New Earth, I think we'll find that energy healing will be the go-to, and only on the rare times when there's infection of a wound or something of that nature, do we need anything that these sulfur really is all we need. But hydrogen peroxide, witch hazel. There's different ways to keep our wounds clean and healthy, right? Got to be a little careful here. This is all for entertainment purposes. Other than the energy work is not for entertainment purposes. This is for the purpose of getting your body. See, this would be the other thing. If you weren't sure, I would be able to, through the use of your guides, Marta, to go back to the root cause of whatever it is that's bothering you and bring the healing forward from that point. And that is, in fact, how miracles happen. It isn't that I meet you and put you in a Reiki distant or pass my hands over your body. And I mean, you might feel muscles moving and stuff like that, even though I'm not touching you. That has happened. It is quite powerful, hands-on. I'm hoping that it's still, that you can kind of feel it coming through the screen here, That's the idea. And if you can't, maybe you can feel this. And it is coming into that vibration where you feel good about yourself, right? You're in a good state of mind, Marta. This is what I would say. Taking a deep breath, dropping into your heart, feeling the immense power of the dynamo that is your heart, the Taurus, that powers your body with oxygenated iron-rich blood, moving through veins, just like electrons moving through a wire, creating a magnet field around them. Your blood does the same thing. So I can tell you, Marta, that today the geomagnetic activity is, it was at 2, I believe, when I last looked. And so hopefully you feel calm, and maybe this is a good day to really get some rest and some healing from this. Or whenever you watch this video, may it ease any pain that you've been having so that you can get a good sleep. That we can, and then when you go to sleep, Marta, think about what it is that you want this energy to do for you, to transform your life, to transform your diet and everything, so that you can live a more healthy and longer life, because you have a certain energy that's needed in the planet at this time. And so know that there are people out here, or entities, all the entities that I call on, you can call on them too. They're all here to help you when you want to heal, when you want to take the time to heal, when you want to drink the clean water, eat, clean vegetables, And in that it's, the, let's say, heirloom vegetables, not the frankenfood that we've got out there. Well, no, it's hard to get a good diet. It's expensive for what they call organic, which should actually be the way everybody does it. It shouldn't be spraying pesticides and glyphosate on every crop out there, and making them frankenfood so they can withstand it, even though they're broadleaf plants too. So we've got some crazy people doing some crazy stuff out there, folks, and there is such a thing as the mad scientist, right? I mean, we see that with climate change. We see that with the pharmaceuticals, which is actually a Rockefeller plot to keep. He moved from a robber baron of oil, the Sinclair refineries. So he basically had a monopoly on oil back at the beginning of the 19th and early 20th century. And it was in the earliest part of the 20th century is when they busted him for being a monopoly, and he had to diversify. So he kind of went in and made another monopoly with pharmaceuticals by creating them. There's a video out there on the secret universe, the universe inside of the secret universe. I can't remember. I'll try to find it and make a link for it in the show notes or under show more. And if you are also a subscriber on my other channel, I've in one of my recent videos, I showed exactly how you click on that and find all the links and the notes. The show notes, I guess, is what I would say. It's kind of my recollection of what transpired in one of these. Well, not so much the Reiki shares. That's because of the length of these. And the only reason these things are long, folks, and I know they're long, especially when I can do one in an energy vlog in 9 minutes, right? And this is going to be, it's probably already 18 minutes, I'm guessing. I'm not sure. I didn't even look. Well, it is 8:06 right now. But of course, you will view this whenever I get this loaded on my Emerald Dragon Reiki channel. And for those of you on Phil Christopher's that have come over and subscribed to this, which I imagine most of you are, I appreciate you humoring me and coming over here. I just want to kind of keep this account kind of pure. I've only got a warning on this one so far. So I got a ways I can go where I, before I've killed the account, and if I do that, then I probably killed my other account too, as it turns out. Seems that's the way it goes. It's bang, bada boom. Once they get you, then they find a way to get you. At least that's the way it seems to me. I might be wrong though. I'm just speculating. This is just Phil Christopher's going, odd that. Back to Marta. Marta, I hope that this does help you in some way, especially if I am at all right about any of that, which I kind of feel I am, and I don't really want to say too much more, but I do feel that I have to go way back Might have begun as early as 13, I don't know. Uh, Marta, I also would direct your attention to Elaine Carlisle. Um, Elaine has a really good knowledge of herbs and foods that can help in some different for different conditions. So she's also a Reiki healer, as I found out. So yeah, you might also consult her if there is anything in your that you are feeling compelled to look at your diet. She might be able to help you with that. Uh, of course, you can direct questions to me, and I'll check in with my guides and see what's going on. Or you can book a session with me, Marta, and then and so they're prorated now, so it's basically whatever you can afford. If that's $3, then it's $3. If it's $30, then it's $30. You know, whatever you can, anywhere in that range. Um, and if if you can't afford the three, then there's other things that you can do. You could write a testimonial. You could share, my work, things like that. There's ways that there can be an exchange of energy there. This I'm giving freely, and I don't, but it's not focused exactly, I think, where I should be or would be if I had actually. Well, I guess I have checked in a little bit with your higher self and gotten a little tidbits here about things that you might want to do or look at. We'll say that. Do some research in that area. Yes, that's what I should say here, because I am not a medical doctor. I am not even. I've studied some things. I've studied a little bit of Ayurvedic stuff. I understand the system there somewhat. Not that I can really say. And I think Pita is one of them. Is the only one I can remember. So that must be the one I am. But I've taken in a lot of information, I guess I would say. And then there's the guidance that I can get from different groups, your higher self. I mean, once you give your higher self permission, then I get a whole lot of more information that I've been able to discern out of this so far. So I guess I'm not exactly a Akashic Records kind of person, but I can get a lot of that information once we have a contract, so to speak. That once we have had our exchanges and agreed that it's okay for me to do the work. I mean, you've given somewhat a consent for me to include you in this Reiki share, but I think I'm hearing from your higher self that's the gist of what they're willing to have divulged in the public, and only because it's more central for a lot of people. A lot of people need to do this. We all need to do this, really. We will find with the incoming waves of energy that are coming through this planet, upgrading this planet into a fifth dimensional world of wonder and magic. And magic in that what you think and apply a strong emotion to manifest really quickly, like before your eyes. So here is what we would do, say to you, Marta, that you are indeed a powerful healer in your own right. Certainly can heal yourself if you only call upon Source. Mother Mary definitely will work with you. Kuan Yin would definitely work with you. Archangel Raphael says he will work with you. Archangel Sandalphon says she will work with you. And Archangel Ariel says she will work with you. Michael's playing hard to get. You have to ask him. Well, you have to ask all of them, they're saying, not just him. So they don't want to single Michael out. No, you have to ask for him, but if you ask, they are there. They are there for you. That's what they want me to know. So Marta, call on him, and let's just see what we can do. Whether we can make this transition that you seem to be called to do. That you're coming to this point where you want to have this healing. This is why I'm able to get as much information through as I have gotten through, and I would say that was also from new connections that I have. Yeah, so that's what I've got for you right now, Marta. And also, I mean, this isn't just for Marta, it's also for anybody that's got any kind of issues with the thalamus, the thyroid, anywhere up here in the throat and third eye area. Also in the gut, I'm hearing. So anybody that has any issues there. Another reason why we should avoid sugar, because sugar is highly implicated in cancer as well as diabetes. So again, it gets back to why they say no to the processed food, because they've got a lot of sugars in it. High fructose sugar is just as bad as the cane sugar or the beet sugar. It's okay to eat a beet, but it's not okay to have a white powdery substance made from the beet. You catch the drift. The processing turns it into something that harms you and addicts you. So that's why they put it in all those foods at ridiculous amounts in order to do just that, get you onto these less nutritious, more I'm being told I have to be a little careful. I'm about ready to step on some sacred cows or kick them in the ass and tell them to move. And they're afraid I'm going to get myself slammed. So I'll calm down on that one. But just to say, some things to look at, Marta, where is my diet not helping me in this? Maybe it isn't something that you've thought about. If it isn't, then I would definitely say that. Definitely, if you don't know anything, if you've not had your thalamus or your thyroid checked, I would suggest that you go in and do that. Or I would say that that might be advisable, just to give those doctors that are, got their knowledge in those areas, a chance to do something for you that might work better. Well, it's up to you, Marta. It's up to you, Marta. You know what's best for you, right? If you don't, Marta, go within and you will find out. And by go within, that just means being mindful. You don't have to shut your mind off, but do pose the question to your mind and then try to go quiet on it and just wait until you hear some kind of reasonable answer to the question you asked. Though it may not be all that reasonable. It might be telling you to do something that, well, how is that related? And why would I have to change my diet? You know, how should I change my diet? See, and so this is the thing. So if you're compelled, Marta, to go do some research, follow that urging, because that's your spirit guide saying, yes, there is something we want you to see. Look here, Marta. I don't know whether they'll say that to you, but they're going to be trying to direct you in the right direction, is what I'm hearing. So call on your guides. If that alone will help you greatly, Marta. If you just start calling, taking a little time to do those deep breaths where you're pulling the oxygen way down, kind of moving your muscles of your stomach out because you're feeling your lungs so full. And then, just a brief hold, pause, and then express it all out. And just go through the phase of deep breaths, 9 of them in a row. And then ask the question and see what answer comes up for you. Or maybe it'll come in the form of a dream. You're a very vivid dreamer, a lucid dreamer. Or if that's something that's coming on to you right now. Alrighty, so I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna pull some cards to see if I've got anything else that we can do here for Marta or the people like Marta, the people that share this common bond with Marta, because we're all one, right? In this, we're all one. We're all fractals of that source, having these unique experiences that we're seeing through these eyes. Well, for me, it's this eye. This eye's looking at something else, I'm being told. Or this part of my consciousness is off talking to my star brothers and sisters, I guess. So the question for the cards is this the proper tact for Marta, and is there anything more that we should tell dear Marta? Is there more that we can do? I'm hearing there's always more that we could do. The question is, do we want to do them or not? And Marta, I have dropped a card on the floor. So here, it's 2. So we will check. First off, let's see if that's all I dropped. Yes. It looks like it's only those 2. These cards for Marta and the collective. I'm getting a big yes for that, so good. Alrighty, so these two cards are Temperance, okay? And the King of Pentacles. Well, we need another card, Marta, for this to make any sense to me. Temperance, I mean, that's balance, and I can see that coming back into balance is called for here. I mean, this guy's pretty confident, right? He's made it. I think he's got an Irish wolfhound there, and yeah, he's the dude, right? He's got his money under control. He knows his finances. He's good at manifesting things. Uh, could be a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. More likely a Capricorn with the King of Pentacles. I'm gonna say, at least, yeah. They're saying yeah. So if there's a Capricorn male in your life, you might want to. Well, let's see. What do they want you to do about this information? So here we go. We're gonna see Marta, and we have a card. I say. The Ace of Pentacles to go in between. So this speaks to me. You might also ask about a new idea for money or a new or maybe you want to catch a new wave with the Four of Wands, the Six of Wands. And below we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it looks pretty good for you, Marta. Really, I mean, financially speaking, it looks like with the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, that Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. I'm assuming that you're the tempered one. Grace, temperance, balance, balance. That's used, and this is what's going to happen. I would say it looks pretty darn good, financially speaking. And yeah, what do we have to cross it all? Ah, the Two of Swords. So it's up to you. It's up to you. It's your choice. Which way you want to go? Um, whether you want to be healed, Marta. It is up to you whether you want to be healed. You hold the keys. You can uncross the swords. You can take off the blindfold and see the situation for what it is, and go forth with some confidence. Kind of, Marta, I would say another way you could look at the King of Pentacles is to take control of your finances, take control of your life, create and manifest that which you want in the world. And if you do that, the universe has got your back. It's gonna bring you the Nine of Pentacles. It's gonna bring you that new idea. It's gonna bring you that passion of having the money and finances to do what you want to do, to be more active in life. I'm hearing it. So I kind of hope all of that can come into fruition for you, Marta, in this. And I'm let's see, is that sufficient? Okay, so they're saying I've spent, I've given enough information. I've put out enough energy. One more with the bowls here to leave you with this kind of higher vibration. And know, folks, that you all have this power. This is not only just a reading for Marta. This is a reading for anybody that comes to this. That being tempered, asking the questions, an idea can be revealed to us. We'll have to own it like a boss. And if we do, if we throw a little passion and fun into the mix, that will come out with plenty to celebrate, with the Nine of Pentacles. And the only thing that's holding us back is making the decision, make the move. That's what I would say. Let us make the move into the fourth dimensional world that's here already for us to start creating. So let's get with it, folks. We are powerful healers, powerful creators. We can do this. Yes, we can. And I say, because I say so. No, because I hope so, because I wish it so. So mote it be. Thank you, God, for all the bounty that is flowing out of me to all of you who want to be healed. I mean, I am so glad to be doing this work. Thank you, thank you, thank you.